Sagan.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Hodag. This is the Far, Far Away Ranch, and you're listening to Slime Ranch. You're watching Slime Ranch. You're not listening to it. You're listening to me. This is ridiculous. I just messed up the whole intro. Anyway, you guys, welcome back. It's a bit of a sad intro here. If you look down in my slots down at the bottom here, you'll see that there's a bunch of things that I did not know where they were before, nor did I know how to get them before, nor did anything whatever before. I just royally messed up my recording for this episode, you guys, and then I went back to kind of edit the whole thing and realized there was no audio. There was no microphone audio. There wasn't even video game audio, which is probably the saddest part, because what I'm about to show you, what we did, it was so cool. It was so cool, you guys. So here we go. We're going to try to retrace our steps and kind of show you what happened. The first thing we get to do is look at some of the stuff in our inventory and clean out our inventory, actually, because you'll notice when we started this episode we have 30,000 roughly newbucks. I had actually started with about 70,000 because I had done so much trading and things. But here's what actually happened, you guys, because I'm sure some of you are wondering. I recorded OBS for Slime Rancher, and I was super excited to record a new advancement, a new achievement here. It was the one that says be knocked out before 10 a.m. and it was 9:30 a.m. and I was like, okay, I'm gonna pause the game, I'm gonna start the recording, and I'm gonna run over as fast as I can. From here I ran straight over to my rads, and if I just step into my rad slimes, like not even near them, I go straight up to like 100 radiation, and then I go flying down in damage. My health just decreased like crazy. I died, and I got the achievement. But because I was so pushed for time to get that by 9:30, by 10, and you can see how fast the timer goes here, I had just updated OBS, and I didn't check to see if it was all working again. And yeah, it switched off my microphone. It switched to like something else, which clearly wasn't a recording microphone, and it switched off my desktop audio. That wasn't functioning either, so basically we got nothing. And I'll explain later on why that's super sad that we didn't get the desktop audio at least. But first, what did I do? 70,000 new bucks. We had to spend it, a little bit of it. So I came over and I unlocked the last, from what I know, is the last part of the farm that for some odd reason I hadn't unlocked yet. It was only like 5,000 new bucks. It was super easy to unlock. Right here, the docks, you guys. And so I unlocked the docks. Let's go down here. It's a pretty sweet place, you guys. Look at this waterfall. I already went and moved my puddles down here, my puddle slimes. Just look at this, guys. They're so much happier down here. They already got tons of stuff. For right now, with these extra like pens and stuff, we're gonna put these quantum slimes, which I got. We're gonna quickly kind of purchase things and stuff. I hope that I don't think they need. Oop, I didn't want to purchase the solar shields, but I don't think they need the solar shields, but I got so much money that doesn't really matter. Quantum slimes are going to go in here. You guys are going to see them phase out of quantum whatever. They literally like go out of existence and stuff. And let's read up on them, because I didn't actually get to do that even in my last episode that I didn't record. Slime that really shows its potential. It eats fruit. Phase lemons are its favorite, and if you look down, I did find some of those down here at the bottom, so that's awesome. Slimepedia again. Let's go back to these guys. Alright, quantum slimes. Quantum slimes appear to have resulted from some sort of event that took place in the ancient ruins long ago. So that gave it away. We did get into the ancient ruins. At all times, the quantum slime is capable of emitting other possible realities of their being called ghosts. These other realities can come true with the quantum slime aligning with the reality of the ghost, effectively teleporting. And it looks cool. Quantum slimes can be one of the most difficult slimes to manage given their unique abilities. A rancher needs to learn to detect when quantum slimes are primed to take over the reality of a ghost and act quickly, such as feeding them or just splashing them with some fresh water as a temporary measure. Quantum plorts are believed by many to hold the secret to infinite resources. Given the quantum slime's ability to change reality, it's theorized that unlocking the potential of quantum plorts could allow for a technology that converges the reality of other entities into reality, and well, basically, we're talking about cloning stuff, infinite energy, chickens, whatever. Probably no harmful side effects to include. This is a bit scary, though. The rancher risks. I'm glad these guys are over here by themselves, because they scare me. Look at, they're gonna phase out and all of a sudden teleport out of this pen. I'm almost And that's crazy. But let's check out some of the other things we got. Maybe these are key to keeping them. We got some other resources, I believe. The phase lemons. Different place and time. They are like an echo reverberating through the halls of the ancient ruins, never staying in the same place for long. In order to harvest these phase lemons, a rancher must pass fruit matter through the phase lemon tree, which, when lemons are present, then this process somehow removes the fruit from our reality and phases in a lemon in exchange. So I have to get like pogo fruits or something and then shoot them through the phase lemon trees. Deposit a phase lemon into a garden. Deposit and you'll grow a phase lemon tree of your very own. So I think in the ancient ruins there's a bunch of phase lemon trees actually, just judging off of what I've seen over there. But I think what we're going to do, I don't want to put these phase lemons too close to where we have our other place, but we can actually get rid of this place. Puddle plorts, you can go away. I said go away. You're going to come here, guy. For real? Thank you. And then we're going to demolish this and turn this into a garden. And upgrade said garden, because we can. I don't care about the scare slime thing, actually. Here we go. And then phase lemon. There we go. It's so creepy. Look at this thing. It's like you can walk, well, you can't walk straight through this one, but you can walk straight through the ones on the actual like other farm, or in the ancient ruins, which we'll get to. You guys will see the ancient ruins. Just chill. It's getting to be nighttime. Let's go down and see if any of the that's not good. Uh-oh. So crap. Did they phase out, or did it just make it look like they phase out? Are all of those guys leaving my pen? Every single one of them, or what? Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna have to do here, guys. What if we do... Is there any slime science-ness over here? What if we do one of those, like, water cannons that I could go and buy at the place? And then put those, like, right here next to it, and the water cannon can maybe, like, fire at the guys? I don't know. But it's not too hard to find these guys. They spawn pretty readily in the ancient ruins. So right now we're going to leave them because I want to get to a few other things. And one of those is these little things down in my inventory, which I'm not sure where they're going to be. Here we go. Echoes. A mode of light and perhaps a memory. Within the crumbling walls of the ancient ruins, small traces of energy can be found, never staying in one place for very long. Called echoes, they are believed to be a phenomenon resulting from some kind of ancient event. Since they're harmless, echoes are often collected by ranchers as good luck charms. Echoes appear regularly in the nooks and crannies of the ancient ruins, as well as from extractors. Echoes can be used as decoration. Simply vac them up and shoot them anywhere you want. They'll hover in that spot until you vacuum them up. Well, that's very pointless. But maybe the science lab requires them. So let's head over there. In fact, let's do this. I don't know what these plorts look like yet. Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna lose all these guys like instantly. We got 4 quantum plorts, you guys. And we're not even gonna sell them. We're gonna throw these into the along with all these plorts. We're gonna throw all these into the farm. Eh, go away. That scared me. Ah, rubber ducky. So you'll notice there's toys all over the place. I used some of my money to buy some of the toys because when I came on and when I died, it cycled through an entire day cycle. And when it does that, it causes a bit of a problem because there's plorts everywhere then. They had a whole day to eat and poop. And so plorts then start getting into trouble because these guys explode and blow plorts everywhere because you see all the plorts laying around. And that's a problem. So what we had to do is, yeah, we bought a bunch of, here, this is the favorite for the rads, which is, it got further away, I think, from all the exploding. There we go. Okay, so that's the rads, and then we got the boom guy over here. These guys, he likes the booms. And then the yarn is for some guy here, and then the, what is it, the nightlight there, and then we got the beach ball, and we got the other things here. The rubber ducky apparently makes it so that those puddle plorts, they don't get embarrassed or something. So basically what that means is we could probably have more than 4 puddle plorts. So before when you saw me squirt a bunch of an extra puddle in the plort pen, that's because they could probably take it. So we did that. We bought a bunch of those. We also put down this Gordo trap. And then also, while we were out, we got Advanced Gordo trap unlocked, but I don't quite have that yet. So we'll see what this thing does. So far, nothing. What else did we do? What else did we do? Here, while I was out and about, check out what got unlocked. Nope, not that, sorry. Started to get excited. The 3, we can now open up the purple ones, you guys. So I did open up a few. They gave me a few extra kind of like, I think like decorative things to unlock that's over here in the science lab. We also went to the science lab in the beginning of the episode, and I'm not going to pick up any of this stuff right now. Went to the science lab at the beginning of the episode, and we unlocked like everything else that was in here, as you can see. We just bought everything, which wasn't that many more things actually. But look at now we can make the sunburst tree and a couple other things. It unlocked, let's see. This is the thing. I kind of want to make one of these. So I think, yeah, well, it just blast tar. Maybe that was a bad idea. Anyway, we made a spring pad. We made the novice Gordo snare, but now we can also make the advanced one. But I don't have any of this stuff, it looks like, except for the hunter plort. So I'm going to have to pull that out of probably the ancient ruins, I'm guessing. Or maybe the desert once I get there. But anyway, we got warp technology. I bought a whole bunch of the warp teleporters. I bought the warp depots. Decorative stuff, I think. Yeah, see, now we got sunburst tree and things like that that we can make eventually with quantum plorts. And I went and bought the slime hoop, and I bought a slime stage. No, I didn't buy the slime hoop yet because we need more tabbies, but that's no problem. Bought the slime stage though, but I didn't even use that stuff. It was mainly just to like see if I could. Well, let's put some quantums in here, and let's see. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so these are kind of pointless then. Let's just put one right here for no point. There. Yeah, whatever. I think those are. That's kind of weird that those are completely useless. Anyway, let's go and run around and see what else. What else happened? I'm trying to think of anything else happened. Oh my god, I gotta show you guys. Okay, so this thing. I put down a gray teleporter. This teleports us to the jungle, as you can see. And this was kind of the closest one at the time that could get us over to the ancient ruins, which I thought was going to be the glass desert. But it wasn't. Now, what happened is I came over here with the keys that I got from last episode and was super excited to bust through this wall right here. And so we did. We came over here. Here was the door, and I was also like super excited. I might show you guys tiny clips while I'm talking here and cut out this part. But I opened that door and I got to this area. And I walked over to this little thing here, which had a pink plort and it was all lit up. And then I looked up at this gateway that was over here, this giant gateway, and there was a pink plort. Oops. There was a pink, the pink part was glowy, but the other 6 of them were not. And then if you went around, you realize that that looks kind of pink, and the pink plort goes there. And you realize, you go over here, you realize it kind of looks like a honey slime, and a honey slime plort goes there. And there's a boom one here, and there's a tabby one, a phosphor one there, and there's a... which one is that? Crystal. So basically you had to go and connect all the plorts. And then this giant gateway, every time you would put a plort inside one of these guys, the slimes would be like, ah! And they would sing. It sounded like chipmunks. It sounded like chipmunks were like singing some weird thing. And I also opened up this door, by the way, with the other key that I had, so now we have access from the quarry also. But here we go. Back down here, you guys. It was so amazing. This is the most annoyed I am that the audio got messed up. Is that every time I put a plort in here, it was like, ah! And then the more you put in, the higher pitched it got, and the louder it got. And then when we finally got the whole door open, there was a giant slime in the middle of the door that like lit up all sorts of like rainbow colors, and this thing was like, ah! Saying. And then like the door just splashed, and it was a giant slime door, and it opened, and it was glorious. And then I got into the ancient ruins, which I thought was going to be the glass desert. And here we are in the ancient ruins. Here's where I found the quantum slimes. These little things kind of open up these glass doors, which you can go through, and then later on you can like push another button that opens them up like the opposite way. And so here's these trees, I think. Oh, I can plant more here. Or I can warp to here. Ooh. Okay, so I might have to switch my warp portal over to something like this, but yeah, here's... I thought this was a tree. but maybe I have to come here and like plant stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't. I explored. We basically just sprinted through this place, and I pushed as many buttons and things as I could. I probably ended up. See, there's more quantum slimes. Pick those guys up for now. Here's a red one of those. Don't mind if I do some more of these. Ooh, quantum plorts. Don't mind if I do there either. But yeah, it's just a really wacky, cool place, you guys. This is where I found the, ooh, and see, look at this. Look at, there's giant, like, puddles and things. See, there's more of these trees. I don't know what the trees are. But you can go up, you can go down, below. There's, like, all sorts of these glass doors and these little things that you can hit. That will, like, open other glass doors, but close other ones as well. These didn't seem to really help me at all. I stopped and read a few of them, but, you know. That one, if you want to pause on it, it was really, really just eye-opening, you know, really thoughtful. But basically, these doors work where one of them says that if you push the button to open them, it will open one way, but then it also closes another door sometimes. So, like if we go up here, now this is closed right now, we can go down here. Oh, by the way, I said I opened a bunch of treasure pots. Yeah, there were a couple. None of them really had anything amazing in them, like I said, except for like some bushes and stuff. See, I can see through here, but then I can't go through here. And then if I hit this, it'll open it, but it might like close one on the other side, you know? And then you can hit this one, and it might, see, that one closes that door, but then like opens maybe over here? I don't know. It's kind of crazy, you guys. It's a very spooky, crazy area. I don't know what these rods do at all yet. These faces are kind of strange, the slime faces. Ooh, another plort. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, but it was awesome, needless to say. I might switch over, I think maybe at the end here, and show you guys a bit of the video of me running around trying to explore and find things, and maybe put some funky music or something behind it and show you guys what we did. What we did here, we also found the map thing, so now we can see this area. And by the way, I think the glass desert is actually over here. I just don't know how to get there. But you see this thing at the end here? That's like another one of these giant looking portals that was here before that I opened with all the things. And I made it over there. There's a portal here that takes us back home. I made it all the way over here, but there's another key that we need. And I think I did find a boom Gordo down here that'll possibly give us another key. Because there's already a portal there, so it can't be a portal slime. But I think it's like right down here. There's another boom Gordo. So if we feed the boom Gordo, we should be in business. In fact, now that we're thinking about that, what is the boom's favorite food again? The briar hen. Okay, or just meat. We can get plenty of meat, no problem. But yeah, you guys, that's what we got going on. So I'm gonna cut here. We're gonna put on some funky tunes, I think. We'll show you a few other things. Sorry about the confusion in today's episode, you guys, but if you did like what you saw, I promise we won't mess up next week's episode, and go hit the like button and stuff like that if you want to show me some love. But thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.